Okay, Torah concept in the New Testament. Let everyone be swift to hear and slow to speak in wrath. We note here in James chapter 1, verse 19, it echoes several fundamental principles that are found in the Torah, even if not phrased identically. And here's how each part of that verse finds resonance in the 5 books of Moshe in the Torah. And for example, swift to hear. Okay, swift to listen. In Exodus 19, verse 5, it says, now therefore, if you will indeed obey my voice and keep my covenant. Okay, so the Hebrew word for obey is Shema, which means hear. Listening is deeply tied to obedience in Torah language. In Deuteronomy 6, verses 4 through 5, the Shema begins with a call to listen attentively. Shema Yisrael, right? Hear, O Israel, right? And not just with our ears, but with our heart and our soul. And it's a posture of receptivity to divine instruction, slowness to speak, that James says. Leviticus 10, verses 1 through 3, Nadab and Abihu, they offer strange fire without divine instruction. God's response is severe, and Moshe reminds Aaron to remain silent. Okay, so this moment underscores the danger of speaking or acting presumptuously in sacred matters. In Numbers 12, verses 1 through 8, Miriam and Aaron speak against Moshe. God rebukes them for speaking hastily, especially in judgment or criticism, which leads to divine correction. The concept of slow to wrath. In Genesis 4, verses 6 through 7, God warns Cain, why are you angry? Sin is crouching at your door, which is a direct caution against impulsive anger or wrath, showing its destructive potential. We note also in Exodus 34, verse 6, when God reveals his character to Moshe, he describes himself as slow to anger. And so this divine trait is presented as a model for human behavior throughout the Torah and the later writings. When James speaks on listening, having restraint of speech, and temperance in our emotion, he's teaching Torah. Again, this is how the New Testament and James taught Torah. The Torah has not passed away.